All right, let's talk about unlocking the full potential of your emotive brain-computer interface. We're going to build that bridge between the incredible tech in the headset and your very own custom apps. So if you've ever dreamt of streaming brain-sensing data right into a project you're building, well, you've come to the right place. So here's our game plan. We're going to start with why BCI integration is so important, then get the essential setup done in Emotiv Pro. After that, we'll dive into LSL. That's the magic bridge that makes streaming happen. We'll take a quick look at a pro-level tool, and then, the really fun part, we'll explore all the rich data you'll get to play with. Okay, let's jump right in. For any developer or researcher out there, the biggest challenge is always the same. How do you get all this amazing, complex data out of the headset and into your own software where you can actually do something cool with it? I mean, just think about that for a second. What could you build? Maybe a game that gets harder when a player loses focus? Or a research app that logs cognitive states with perfect timing? The possibilities are pretty much endless, and that's exactly what we're going to unleash today. Okay, first things first. Before we can send data anywhere, our journey begins at the command center. Emotiv Pro. You got to think of this as the hub that manages your headset, shows you all the data, and most importantly for us, acts as the gateway for everything else we want to do. Getting connected is super simple. It's really just a two-step process, but it's the foundation for everything that comes next. First, you'll pair the headset directly with your computer, your OS. Then, you'll finalize that connection inside the Emotiv Pro app itself. Easy. So step one is just the classic Bluetooth pairing you've probably done a million times. Just pop into your computer settings, whether you're on Windows or a Mac, find your Bluetooth devices, and add your headset. That's it. That's the initial handshake. And once you're paired up with the OS, all you have to do is open Emotiv Pro. Your headset should pop right up in the device list. You just click connect, and boom, you're in. You're officially ready to see your brain activity in real time. So, great, our headset is talking to Emotiv Pro. But the big question remains, how do we get the data out? Well, the key to all of this is a really powerful protocol called the Lab Streaming Layer, or LSL for short. This is our universal bridge to pretty much any third-party software. So what exactly is LSL? The best way to think about it is like a universal translator for neuroscience data. It's a system built to take all this time-sensitive data, like EEG, motion, you name it, and stream it over your network so that other programs can grab it, understand it, and do so in perfect sync. And this is why LSL is such a big deal for any serious work. We're talking about sub-millisecond timing precision. This means you can have your experiment running in one program, and when you mark an event, like a sound playing, you'll know exactly which brainwave sample it lined up with. For research, that's an absolute game changer. And get this, LSL isn't just a one-way street. The LSL outlet is what pushes data out from Emotiv Pro to your app. But just as cool is the LSL inlet, which lets your app send event markers back into the data stream. So you get this perfectly synchronized two-way conversation. And the cool part is, you get to pick and choose exactly what your app needs. You can set up totally separate real-time streams for everything: high-frequency raw EEG, super detailed motion data, or even those ready-to-use performance metrics like engagement. You have total control over the data you're pulling. Now, LSL is fantastic because it's so universal, but sometimes you need a more specialized direct connection. And for high-end research, a perfect example of this is the DLab client, which hooks directly into the DLab analysis software. The DLab client is basically a dedicated super direct pipeline. Think of it as a purpose-built integration for researchers who are already working in that DLab ecosystem and just need a simple plug-and-play connection without any extra fuss. So with it, you can stream the 5 core data types all at the same time, and it makes setup super easy. Now, it is important to note that this is a premium feature, so it does require an Emotiv Pro team license. It's really tailored for those professional research groups. Okay, so we figured out the plumbing. We know how to get the data flowing. So now we get to the really exciting part. What data are we actually getting to work with? This is where your creativity can really take off. Let's start right at the source, raw EEG. This is it. This is the direct, unfiltered electrical chatter from the sensors on your scalp. It is the purest form of your brain's electrical activity that you can get. With this raw data, you have total control. You can do your own frequency analysis, look at brainwaves like alpha and beta. It's the absolute bedrock for serious neuroscience, like event-related potential studies, which is really just a way of seeing exactly how the brain reacts to a specific image or sound. But hey, maybe you don't want to get your hands dirty with all that raw signal processing. No problem. That's where Emotiv's own algorithms come in. The performance metric stream does the heavy lifting for you, translating all that complex EEG into 6 simple, understandable states. And these are so powerful. You get real-time scores for stress, which is basically how comfortable you are with a task. Engagement, how immersed you are. Interest, your attraction to something. Excitement, which is that physiological arousal. Focus, your ability to zero in on something. And of course, relaxation. And don't forget, it's not just about brain data. The headset is also packed with a 9-axis motion sensor, giving you another stream of absolutely critical data about your head's position, orientation, and movement. This stream gives you things like quaternions for incredibly precise rotational tracking and accelerometer data for movement. This is crucial for 2 big reasons. First, for cleaning up your EEG signal by removing noise from head movements. And second, it's absolutely essential for building any kind of immersive VR or AR application. So there you have it. We've connected the hardware, we've opened the gateway with Emotiv Pro, and we have unlocked this incredible, rich flow of data using LSL. The connection is there, the data is flowing, so really, the only question left is, what will you build?